Hello and welcome. I'm Raghav, and today we are going to start with Postman. So this is going to be very easy and very interesting, and I will go very basic step by step. So we are going to start with the setup and installation of Postman. Then we will create the very first workspace in Postman. We will create the first collection, and then we will run a API request. And I will go step by step. So if you are a complete beginner, do not worry. I will show you all the examples, demos, and after the session you can also take the quiz. So let's get started. And step number one is we will go to Postman downloads and get Postman from there. So I'll go to my browser and you can just search for Postman download and you will get to this link. So this is postman.com/downloads. Now here you can see you will find the option to download Postman app for your operating system. I'm as of now working on a Mac, so it is showing me this Apple Silicon chip for Mac. You can get as per your operating system, and then you can also see there is a web version. So if you want, you can also try the web version, or you can get the desktop app. So let me just download it for my system and show you. I am downloading the app, and also you will need to, if you try to go to the web version, it will ask you to sign up, and anyways we will have to sign up. Even if you're using the desktop app, you will need to sign up so that you have an account. So that's what we have to do. As step number 2 is we should create a free account on Postman by doing sign up. So you can go here, you can give your email, username, password and sign up. And after you give these details and create an account, you will get a message to verify your account. You will get a 6-digit code on your email that you have to give here and verify. So I will give it here and say verify my account. And after verification, you should be able to use Postman. You can either try on web or use your desktop app. So you can give all these things. So I'll just enter all this. And this will set up my account. Okay, so this is done, and you can see this is the web version of Postman, and if you want you can continue using the web version, otherwise you can use your desktop app. So in my case I had already installed it, so I will go and try my desktop app. I'll just unzip it, and yes, it's here. I will double click and start the Postman app. So if you are on Windows, you will also be getting either an installer or you can just unzip and start Postman. I'm not going into the details of the installation process because it is very straightforward. Just in case you face any issues in your setting up or starting Postman, you can always send me your message and I will try to help you. So you can see this is started. So you can see all these initial screens, and you will have to sign in here. So I will close this and I will click on sign in because I already have an account. I will click on sign in and I will just sign in to the account I just created. Okay, so here I will say, I will give the details and click on sign in. And that's it. So this should start my Postman. So it should now, yes, so you can see it has now come to my Postman, and here I will, as of now, it is showing me all the initial options that you should create a workspace and other things. As of now I'll skip it, and also you can see this is a dark mode. You can go to this settings here at the top right. You will see this settings option. You can go here and go to app settings, and here you will find themes. Now here you can see there is a light theme and a dark theme. So if you want, you can set it manually, light or dark, otherwise it will sync with your system. So let's continue with the dark theme, and yeah, we have got our Postman up and running. So we have already discussed that if you want, you can use Postman on the web or you can use the desktop app. I will continue with the desktop app, so it's your wish if you want to use either of them. Now step number 3 is we will create a workspace. So whenever we start working with Postman, the first thing is we should have a workspace. So I will go here, and you will see here we have workspace. Now you can see one workspace is by default created for you. If you want to continue with that, you can just use that workspace, select it here. Otherwise, we always have options to create a new workspace. So I will click on create, and you can see here it gives us all these options. Blank workspaces you can also get from Git API demos. You can use some of the examples which are already there. So it will give you some already created APIs and collections. So you can do that, or you can continue with the blank workspace. Say next, you can name your workspace learning Postman, and it will be public, or you can keep it internal or public, and then you can click on create. So this creates the workspace, and you can always select workspace from here on the top. So from here you can switch between workspaces. Okay, so this one is global, that's why you can see this logo. Otherwise, for a Teams workspace you can see something like this. Okay, and you can also make it favorite. Alright, so we have created a workspace. Now we will create a collection which is like a folder for API. So we can create collections and categorize our APIs inside collections. We can also use collections for keeping similar APIs together. So I will just go here, and you can see here we have a plus icon here. I'll go here, and you can see here collections, and I will say create collection. So we have an option here to create a collection. I will go here, and you can name it anything, my collection 1, and that's it. You can see it has come here. And now after this I will add a very simple API request. So we are using this simple get request from JSON placeholder. If I just show you here, JSON placeholder, here you can get some demo APIs, free demo APIs. So you can get any of the APIs from here. Okay, so I think this is the one we are using. I will just copy the URL, or I will say to do posts. Yes, this is the one we are using. I will copy this URL and just go to, you can either add request from here. So this will create the request directly within this collection. Otherwise, if you just click here, any tab, you can just say create new request. You will get a details here. I will select the method, it is get, and then I will send the URL here. And because this is a demo API, a get request, we don't need to add anything else. We will see later we can add headers and authorizations and other things, body in case of post, etc. But for now just add this and click on send, and you can see it has given the response here. Okay, and our response is 200. Okay, everything is fine. This is the time, this is the size, and we can see the response has come. Okay, now I can make sure that I save it to my collection. So I will click on save. You can say save or save as, and here I will give it a name. I will say get posts, and save it to this collection, my collection, and save. And you can see it has come here in under my collection, and it has come here. Okay, So this is working fine and we have done this. So this is just the starting. You can also take the quiz. I will keep the link and let me know your score. I hope this was very useful. I will see you soon. Thank you for watching and never stop learning.